Yo, what's happening? Welcome to another vlog, Welcome My Life. I saw that you guys actually enjoyed the previous one, so I decided I'm gonna take this type of content, I'm gonna give you guys advice while shooting this type of content, because sometimes I'm sure you get a little bored of me just sitting on the couch telling you what to do, and not showing you exactly how I live. Life is not always behind the laptop. So today what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna just drive around the estates, maybe grab some food in one of the restaurants inside the estates. I stay in like one of the top 10 estates in the world. The reason why I did this is not to like show everybody that I actually can stay in a place like this, but the simple reason I did that is because I need to level up. I need to stay around people that are above me. I need to stay around people that are doing something great, you know, they're doing something way bigger than what I'm doing, because I just started in my journey and we're still going. So like waking up, and as I'm going to the gym I'm seeing a Bentley, waking up as I'm going to the gym I'm seeing a Cullinan. That's like something everyone that's leveling up wants to wake up and see. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with staying in like normal apartments where, you know, everybody's at a certain level. It's just that this is where I'm at in my journey, and that's why I stay here. So you guys join me, and I hope you guys enjoy this vlog and take the advice, because everything I'm gonna be sharing with you here is gonna be so real. And I'll be driving the A200 just because I'm not really in the mood for like pops and bangs today. I'm just really in the mood for like a calm drive, nothing hectic, no attention. I know the car's still nice. And fellas, comics, gotta move with comics. And you guys know I also enjoy like moving with my laptop, but I'm not always on my laptop. Like I said, like usually I'm on my laptop in the morning just to check the metrics of the ads and all of that, but it's good to just have it around in case anything pops up, you know. So come on and join me, let's get it. Yes sir. So you guys, like I said, A200, nothing crazy, no noise. That's exactly what I'm driving today. So yeah. Yo, one of my homies is just like send me a TikTok. He's saying we must go stay here. I'm assuming he's speaking about somewhere overseas, but I agree with him. Yo, my days. All right, guys. Welcome to the journey. Obviously, gonna show you guys around the houses that I'm like the type of people and the type of houses I'm surrounded by. You know. Like it's actually really crazy to wake up, right? I wake up and these are the type of neighbors I have. I just sometimes I kind of feel like I'm in the middle of my prayer. Like one of the days earlier on during the week, I was just sitting on a rock next to like some water flowing inside the estate, and I'm like, dude, I'm actually in the middle of my dream. Like, you know, I want more. I still desire more, I won't lie, but like I'm also just realizing I'm in the middle of my dream, because like when I started, like which is like in 2018, I pretty much had nothing. My parents didn't give me any of this. I worked hard to get all of this. Like I prayed, like I had like a vision board. Yeah, so in the beginning of my journey, like my vision board was like I had something like this going on in my vision board. Like I remember the pictures I had in the vision board, and ever since then now I'm always creating a new vision board, and I'm always praying. I mean, like, look at these houses, guys. I know I don't own any of them right now, but like it's just like that's what I've dreamt of. Like that's what's been like on my vision board, like just being able to stay in a space like this. And what's even more amazing is like there's still more to come, you know. Like I still have crazy vision boards, and I really can't wait to unlock that. But nonetheless, guys, I could go on and on with the sentimental stories. At the end of the day, you guys know exactly how I did it. I'm pretty transparent with how I did it. I did it from online stores. All I'm doing is pretty much opening websites, looking for products at a cheaper price and selling them at a higher price. That's what I'm constantly doing, and it's getting me in places like this. And remember, guys, you and I are the same. Just because I'm in this situation, just because I'm in this type of space doesn't mean that you're not doing something right. You probably have like desires of your own, right, to get somewhere, and I also still have desires of my own to get somewhere in my life. So it's like the same type of humility it takes for you to get like to a place like that you desire is the same type of humility I have to maintain throughout my life to get the things that I desire. So like you and I, like I know we're not friends like that, but we're friends. We kind of still in the same realm. Just because I'm in this position doesn't mean that things are better for me. Like I still experience the same struggles, but it's just that I decided to take action and just change my positioning.
So like, let's say you right now, right? What would you tell like you 5 years ago?
So I mean, 5 years ago, if I'm being honest, I would tell myself to actually keep pushing. Don't let the people around you like talk you down. Like the power is within you. You just have to unlock the power within you. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not saying disrespect your family or your friends, but if you have a vision, like just believe in it. And it's quite sad that I'm only like learning that now in my life. Yeah, so like right now what's happening is we're pretty much just like checking out houses in the estate, just getting motivation, kind of like just picturing what type of house I want, because I know down the line I'm gonna be buying. So what we pretty much doing right now is just looking at the houses, and you might be wondering what's going on in my mind. I'm actually thinking, okay, which one do I want? Like, do I want it to be big? Do I want it to be small? That's what's pretty much happening, So as soon as we done like driving around the estates and looking at which houses I would actually get, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna sit down, have a little lunch, have a Q&A. I'm gonna answer a couple of questions that like a lot of you guys have about dropshipping. Pretty much giving free value. Giving free value and giving is my middle name. But I genuinely don't like it when people do take advantage and think I can give them everything for free. I will give you enough things for you to, make your first couple of sales, but I'm not gonna give you everything, because you gotta take action for me to give you like everything. I can't spoil you as the viewer. So what I'm giving you right now is pretty much like free value, and I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you're taking like notes and a lot of motivation from it, because this is some really valuable things. Let me get the laptop. Oh shucks, I don't switch the car off. That's why the thing is not opening. But now that I look at it, this car's pretty sick. Like this car's pretty sick. Like it's sick. It's got the two-tone. As you guys know, I wrapped it. I mean, this color just makes sense for the age and the time of my life. Fabos. Yo! This thing is green, baba. The fruits of e-commerce. I won't lie to you guys, I was hungry. Yo! Damn. Anyway. I prayed before the camera popped up, by the way. I know you judgmental people are sitting at the back, they just wait there. It sucks.
Careful. He asked,
Okay.
bro, I'm a young nigga in Botswana trying to understand dropshipping. So being a dropshipper, you sell to the global market or the local market like me in Botswana. I only sell in Botswana or not. So I feel like he's asking, should he only sell in Botswana or should he go like outside and sell into the global market?
All right, so if it depends, that depends on his budget. If he has quite some money, I'd suggest like starting off globally, because globally, like the GDPs are high. What a GDP is pretty much like the money that moves around in the country and it's floating in the countries. Those countries have high GDPs, which would be easier to scale. But if he doesn't have too much money just to gain the skill, it'll be dope to start off in Botswana, because there's probably cheaper cost per clicks, like cheaper ad costs, which allows you to upskill when you're dealing with a lot of people. And the difference between the two, you actually can sell in both. The biggest difference between the two is the pay gate that you're using. If you're gonna sell abroad, you need an international pay gate, and then if you're gonna sell locally, you obviously need like a local pay gate. But once you have an international pay gate, you should be able to sell anywhere in the world. And I'd recommend Stripe. There's a couple of agencies that actually, do offer those type of services. Should you like, to get in touch with those agencies, you can always send me over a DM on Instagram, bro. What's up, guys? Remember, guys, I said that I was gonna offer one of you guys free access to the group if you guys commented in the comment section. So what I'm doing is I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm randomly gonna scroll past the comments. No favoritism whatsoever. I don't know like where to select. I'm just gonna scroll up and down in the comment section, and then I'm gonna choose this person. All right, guys, it seems like Kyle Mantic 7935. You, my man, have just won our offer. Like you basically just won. Like, what you need to do from now is pretty much just send me a DM over on Instagram, show me your YouTube handle, and then once you send me your email, I'm just gonna put your own over on the course. And I can't wait to meet you this Tuesday, because we have weekly meetings every Tuesday. So congratulations to you, Kyle Mantic 7935. I hope once you're inside the course, you're gonna take action, my bro, because action is the name of the game. Crazy. Kyle, guys, do not underestimate the power of food. Do not. Earlier on, I was going through it. I felt like I was fasting, and I wasn't even fasting. Like, my feelings were anorexic. You know what anorexic is? That's exactly what I was going through. But now that I had pasta, well, like, I don't know if I'm still trying anymore. I actually done chowing. I had pasta. This guy said it's called a pasta pesto. Guys, correct me if I'm wrong in the comment sections there. Yeah, I had pasta pesto. I won't lie, I would really recommend. Chances of, I would tell you guys what restaurant and where exactly to eat, but the chances of you eating here are very, very, very slim, unless, like, you have access to this wonderful community that I'm in. But it's called pasta pesto. It was green. At first I was disgusted. I was like, but I was like, hey, let me just eat. And right now I'm rejuvenated. I'm ready for that. I got energy now. Wow, crazy. What's up, guys? I'm glad you guys joined me for that lunch. That lunch was amazing. But before I continue with the rest of the day in this vlog, I just wanted to have a story time of you guys of the things that I had to go through to be in this position that I kinda am in right now. And I know story times always help you to engage, guys. We experience the same type of emotions, but I'm not gonna take too long with telling you guys the story. So, long story short, I matriculated in 2017. 2018 was my first year out of high school. I pretty much, I didn't apply. Other kids were applying for varsity and all, which means that 2018 they went to varsity and I did not go to varsity. I applied at UNISA, made it through the first semester, right? I made it through the first semester, but even in the first semester, I knew that, yo, man, school's not my thing. So, okay, cool. My parents kind of picked it up that, okay, look, school might not be Ray's thing. My journey of making money, my parents didn't fund anything for me. I've always been a middle class. My dad, he had quite some cash on his end, but he was just never one to spoon feed me, which I still do appreciate until this day. So I have a bigger brother, right? My bigger brother is he understands how corporate works. He understands a lot. He has a lot of skill in corporate. He's got a lot of skill in business and website development as well. So the journey that he was basically advising me on was pretty much to start climbing the corporate ladder, right? Okay, cool. I listened to him. He pretty much hooked me up with a job as a waiter at Dross. And man, this stuff, guys, being a waiter is it's so painful to be a waiter. Because when I was a waiter, what happened was I didn't have a basic salary. I was basically living off tips, right? But anyway, long story short, I'm going through this pain of being a waiter. It only took me 2 to 3 weeks for me to realize that look, I don't like this thing of being under people, right? So, okay, cool. I quit this job. I don't tell my parents that I quit this job, because what am I going to say now? I'm telling them I quit the job. I'm not going to school. It's just, there's a lot going on, right? Okay, cool. So growing up, I've always been somebody that seeks validation. So another way I used to seek validation was to like pretty much get a lot of people's numbers and have all of them watch my statuses and the things that I post, right? Remember when that stuff was cool? Yeah, I was one of those people with like 400 views back then on WhatsApp before like people even really knew what views were. So yeah, one evening, I have a vivid memory of that, of how it actually happened. But I came across a product that I knew I could get at like Chinatown for like a lower price, and sell it for a higher price. So what happened was like I was like, ah man, I'm bored. Like I don't know what to post for these people today. Today I'm just gonna try sell something. Well, I didn't say I'm gonna try sell something. I was like, I'm gonna just post this thing, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Right? Cool. I post this product, right? And I kid you not, over 50 people. I had like 400 WhatsApp statuses, 400 WhatsApp status viewers, and like I think like yeah, from like 50, 30 people. I don't remember the exact number. All these people were like, yo, how much, how much, how much, how much, how much, how much? People were sending fire emojis. Where do you get these? Where can I get these? So I never even knew what this was. Like I'm getting all these questions, and now I'm feeling that validation again. I'm like, oh shucks, people actually want this. And funny enough, I responded to all the messages. And then this one girl was like, nah, look, bring this product tomorrow. Bring this product tomorrow. I was like, dude, this hand can't be serious. Okay, cool. I get in a taxi. I go to Chinatown. I get this product, and the money that I'm using to get this product is the money that is the tips that I had saved up at the 2 weeks for the 2 weeks that I had worked as a waiter at Ross. Used all my money to get this product. Took the product. I didn't even know whether this girl was gonna be like, nah, I don't want it. I don't like the quality. What is happening here? I took that money, bought that product. I met the girl in person. The girl, and she came with her friends, and the girl and her friends couldn't believe that they got the product. They were all screaming, and she literally gave me the cash that I asked for, which was like times 3 the price. And for me, I couldn't believe that like I had literally just made 3x of the money that I had worked for 2 weeks. So once this event happened in my life, I was like, nah, this is exactly what I have to do. But mind you, right, like at this time, like I didn't know that this was drop shipping, right? I just knew that I sold a product. So from then on, I continued posting statuses like every day. Like I was making sure I'm posting like a lot of statuses like every day, and people were buying. Like sometimes people would buy once in 2 weeks, once a week, and I was kind of hiding it away from my parents. But like my parents saw that like I had some sort of cash. I don't know why, but they never really asked me like, yo, like what's going on with your life? What are you doing? And so one time, like I think I had like 3 or 4 clients a day with the same product, and yeah, like, I couldn't hide it anymore. I couldn't like keep it away from my parents, and then they realized like my thing. I thought they were going to be so angry at me that I'm selling products that cost little to nothing for like a high price. I thought they were gonna tell me that I'm being immoral. This is not how to do it. This is not like, this is all of that. Like I thought they were gonna tell me to go back to my job, look for another job. And to my surprise, I was actually fearing my dad the most. To my surprise, my dad was like, this is business. Now this is how you make money. And from then, that's when things changed for me. That's when I actually started taking selling serious. But mind you, like this time I wasn't aware that like I'm doing something like e-commerce right now, because I was meeting the people in front. And okay, cool, this went on for a while. I got my first car, guys. Like 1 year down the line, I got my first car, Kia Picanto. I think it was a 2008 silver. Those who've known me for a long time know actually like that car rocked me. Like that's the car I drove. But yeah, once that, I thought like, you know what, I have my stuff straight. I'm starting to dream a little. I'm starting to see myself moving out. And then I remember in Jan, things just slowed down. Like nobody wanted to buy whatsoever. And I remember like panicking. I'm like, yo guys, like what happened? People genuinely don't want to buy. That's when I decided, you know what, I'm already getting money. I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go buy a bike. After I buy the bike, I'm gonna drop food every day. And these are some of the videos and the things that I show you guys on my Instagram sometimes. So I pondered bikes. I was riding bikes. I was literally doing Uber Eats. I almost forgot that I almost forgot that I was a businessman at one point. And then I don't even know what to say, but I just honestly believe that God pulled me out of that. Like people, like okay, God was giving me so many signs, because what was happening is people were getting in accidents, people were dying. Guys, when you're an Uber Eats driver, the one of the main topics as an Uber Eats driver is accidents. Like this guy got bumped, this guy got bumped, this guy got bumped. So like I started panicking, and then there's one time like my brakes were not working, my bike brakes are not working, like genuinely they were not working, but I wanted to make money. Then that day, that's when I took the sign from God that nah, maybe I'm not supposed to be here. And even spiritually, I was just starting to feel like I'm under people. So long story short, I made a bit of cash at that. I was hustling, and then I left. I'm like, hey guys, let me get back to my business, let me try to sell again. And then from then, that's when I started selling, posting on WhatsApp again. And then I made like an Instagram page for this thing, because now it was starting to sell again, but it wasn't doing as well as like it was the previous year. So I opened a website, I opened an Instagram page. After I opened this Instagram page, things started like the Instagram page didn't pick up same time. WhatsApp was still doing well, and then I got an influencer, right? It's like I forgot where I got this idea from, but I saw the other successful guys were like getting influencers. So I was like, let me get an influencer and let me see what happens. I gave an influencer this product, and boom, same time, next day, people wanted to buy. And oh guys, I feel like this story is like long. This story is long, but I genuinely like sometimes cannot believe how far I've gotten just off like trying and not giving up. But yeah, long story short, my brother hit me up. He's like, look dude, I see your business page on Instagram, it looks like it's doing good, let's make a website. At first I was skeptical. I was like, nah, website for what? Why would I need a website when this thing's already selling? Bro, I don't need a website. He managed to convince me somehow, created the sites. We had like a deal that we had there, and yeah, like that went well. And then once it started to sell well, I was like, this deal, man, I feel like I'm gonna continue paying. So I kind of like double crossed the deal, which is not good of me. And I was like to my bro, but bro, nah, like this pretty much means I'm gonna pay you forever. And like nah. Then we had like a fight. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys and sit down and be like, it was rosy. Now we spoke about it with my brother and it finished. So we had like a fallout with my bro, and yeah, as we had that fallout, like I think we didn't speak for like weeks, which was the weirdest stuff for me, because I was used to getting success, and he'd be the first person that I'd tell that, bro, this happened, and he'd do the same thing for me. But anyway, we had our makeup, and once we had our makeup, what started to happen was, I started giving influencers shoes every day, products every day. The product that I was selling was actually shoes, guys. Giving them products every day, and what happened was like the money was coming back. Then long story short, I found out that I'm actually into e-commerce. This is when, like, once you know what you're doing, that you're in e-commerce or you're doing dropshipping or that's when you actually can like look for information and leverage information. So once I found out that I'm into e-commerce, now this is when I went on YouTube and started checking out how other people are making money. Long story short, e-commerce, okay, cool. I implement strategies. I started running a bit of Facebook ads. I make my first million. Guys, I know I didn't even take you guys through the journey. I didn't take you guys through the journey of how I got there financially. Long story short, I'm running ads. I make my first million. Now after I make this million, right, I'm looking at it, and I'm not looking at it like that. I'm looking at the cars that I bought, because that time I was just spending all my money on cars. I'm looking at the cars that I bought, and I'm like, damn, these cars cost this much. If I'm only selling one product, how about I try different products? This is when I now found out that there's something called dropshipping, and you can have multiple stores at once. It took me like I think 2-3 2 3 4 years for it to like click that what I'm doing is actually like it's e-commerce but it's dropshipping. And then from there, guys, I then found out strategies on how to find products that are in demand, the whole process of like advertising, reading like data. This is when I now properly found out that this what I'm doing is actually like drop shipping. And guys, long story short, I don't want to make the story long. I just wanted to really share this story to show you guys that it's possible. Obviously my success looks like overnight success, but it's not overnight success. Hence I always like continue telling people, guys, don't give up, guys, continue pushing, and not even mention how many people I also put on and helped when I was growing that actually made it, and are still my friends until this day. But yeah, nonetheless, like cool, like I figured out that this thing is called dropshipping. Long story short, guys, like 6 7 like 8 figures now. I'm talking rands, I'm not talking dollars. 8 figures now. I'm just like, until this day now, I'm just finding new products and I'm just scaling new products. I just thought I should like really share that story. And I guess like the call to action for the story that I just shared and how I found my success is just basically to say like, just try every day, just continue trying every day, continue posting different products every day, or like continue paying for ads. If you're in a fortunate position where you have money, just continue testing out many different products every single day, because you never know when the jackpot lands. Because when the jackpot lands, which is pretty much like the winning product, it literally does just bizarre things. And until this day, this is the way I'm living, this is the way I'm making all this money. I'm still following the same routine. Obviously this is not the end of the journey is still continuing, and I'll continue to share if more happens. Maybe I'll figure out how to make this much, and I'll figure out how to make this much. I've just figured also that like giving and telling people story and including people in your experiences is actually really beneficial. But yeah, guys, that was my journey to like e-commerce and dropshipping, and my call to action is just continue trying. If you're in a better situation financially, continue running those ads every day, testing different products. Even though like I know the strategies to follow to actually like not go through an endless cycle of testing. And that's what I pretty much teach people. I teach people how to market as well, and I know a lot of people are struggling with that. So that's what I do. So I'm not sure if I was a good storyteller, but I hope you guys followed through. And that was my e-commerce journey, and it's still going. It's still going. And I actually just believe that it just began. So